Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to create a simple and clean table using HTML CSS. I have already created my file which is table.html and already created my boilerplate as well. Now let's jump into our code section. Okay. So first of all, to create a table, we need to use table tag, and inside it, before that, let's hide it and let's show the preview of our live server. Now inside table, let's give table row, and inside table row we need table heading actually. So for table heading, I will do one thing. We will create six table heading. Okay, so six table heading. So one, I can have ID, as you can see it is coming, the name. Then second, I can use age. Third, I can use city, and then we can use department, and we can use salary. Okay, so this is our heading. So this table will contain the data of different individuals. So this is our heading. We will later jump into the part of style. Don't worry. Now we will give the data. So for that we need table row. Then under that we will create six table data. Okay. So here I will give the ID as 1. Then we'll give the name. The name could be John. We can give, let's give John. Then age we can give 50. Then city would be what city we can give. City is equal to, let's give New York. Okay. Then department is engineering, and we can give $50,000. So let's give $50,000. Okay, now this is one part. So here you can see the overall. Okay, engineering. Let's give engineering properly. Engineering. Okay, engineering. I hope everything is fine. Yes, so far so good. And the styling part, we will see it later. Don't worry about it. Now let's paste it 5 times. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 times, and we will do one thing. We will change it to 2. Then we'll change it to 3. Then 4, 5. Okay, okay. Here you can see a basic structure of our table is showing right now, and you can manipulate the data according to yourself. Here, here different city, different department, salary you can give. Now let's jump into the styling part for now. Now to do the styling part, I'm gonna split my editor. Okay, okay, you can see. So here I will adjust the output and also the editor to see what HTML tags I have here. Okay, so let's start. Here we will use internal CSS. Okay, so what is internal CSS styling? So here if I give style tag here, then we can give our CSS property here. So no worry about it. So let's start from our body. So here body, I'm gonna give font family. I'm gonna give Arial. Okay, just Arial for me, font family Arial. Then we can give, okay, here is our body. Okay, font family is Arial, and then we can give background. Background is F4 F4 F4. Okay, okay, for now let's close it because it is a bit difficult for us to see the output. Okay, so for body I have taken this font family, and then another thing I would do, let's give a h2 tag here. So let's give a heading that simple html table. Okay, so for this h2, what I'm gonna do, for this h2 I'm gonna give text align. Text align would be center. Okay, text align would be center, so you can see it is changing. Then color I would like to pick hash 333. Okay, so this is the color I want. Then I will take margin top is 40 pixel. Okay, so here you can see the design is changing. And for our table tag, okay, so for our table tag, let's give some property. Table width would be 80%. Let's give the property first. Then I will have margin would be uh, 30 pixel. And what can we have? Auto. Okay, margin is 30 pixel and auto. And then uh, we can give background. background Background would be white, and box shadow would be 0 pixel. We can give 2 pixel and 8 pixel. RGB. Okay, RGB we can take 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0.1. Okay, RGB we can pick anything. Okay, so from here you can pick any RGB you want, no worry. And then we can have our overflow is hidden. Okay, then we can give border radius is 8 pixel. Okay, and another property we can give border collapse is collapse. So basically what this property does, okay, let's see it one by one. So basically margin 30 pixel and auto adds a space on the top and bottom while automatically centering the table horizontally on the page. Okay, so this is the margin part. And we have our width. Okay, so the width is set to 80%, which means the table does not take the full screen. This makes the layout balanced and easier to read. Then we set our background as white, and box shadow adds a soft shadow around the table. And overflow hidden, why we use this property? Because it ensures that any content inside the table stays within the rounded edges and does not spit outside. Then border radius 8 pixel means rounds the corner of the table, giving it a smooth and modern UI look. And finally, border collapse. It merges all the table borders into a single line. Okay, so this is for our table. Now let's jump on our next part, which would be table heading and table data. For table heading and table data, we may have one thing, and that is padding. Okay, padding would be 12 px and 15 px. Okay, and another thing we can have text align center. Okay, text align center. Now let's do another thing, and that is th. Okay, we will explain it later. First of all, let's finally do the work first, then we will explain. Okay, background color we will have, suppose this. Okay, no, not this. This looks ugly. We can have 4CAF50. Okay, 4CAF50. Okay, this color looks good. It's my favorite color. And then color we can pick white. Color is white. It is a text color actually. Then we have font weight. Font weight would be bold. And we have text transform. Text transform would be uppercase. Then we have our font size would be 14 pixel. Yeah, that's look good. Okay, so far so good. And letter spacing, I would like to pick 0.5 px. Yes. Okay, 7 would be good. I think 7 would be good. Px. Okay, so what we are doing here, so here why we write th twice? So because they serve two different purposes. So here th and td. Okay, so this applies common style to both header and data cells. On the other hand, the th applies extra styling only for headers. So this is the specification between these two. Now let's jump into our property. Okay, so first we use th and td together. So its property, its property 12 padding 12 pixel and 15 pixel adds space inside each cell. This makes the content easier to read and prevent it from looking cramped. Then text align is center. Then we have our next property, which is table header. And for table header, we are giving these properties. Now let's jump into our next element styling. Okay, table data, we will give table data, we will give um, border bottom. Okay, border bottom, we can give 1 pixel solid hash tdd. Okay, so here we have. Now what we can do next and further work. So far so good. We have created a table. So in this way you can create a simple table. And also let's do one thing. This should be simple HTML table to look it a bit nice. and here you can manipulate data according to your need. So this is the most simple practical way to create a table with some minimum effort. You can create a beautiful professional table so far using HTML and CSS, and this data you can manipulate according to your need. So this is it for today, and I will see you next time.